Just got done watching the brand new Classroom Delete Season 4, second year, first semester, as it's specified in the title. And I want to talk about this because this is a show that I've been glued to for the past three seasons now. And I honestly think, to just kind of cut to the bullshit, I think this fourth season is pretty good. Do I think that it lives up to the past few seasons that came out before it? There are moments that where I don't feel like it does, but it is respectable nonetheless. And again, this fourth season takes place after the pretty much the events that happened throughout season one up into season three. Because in my view, I felt like season one through three was like a really nice culmination of everything that our main character Ayana Koji was going through in the rise of just going getting through school, passing by, but also trying to gain respect from his upperclassmen out there. I think that to this day, the second season of the show is my favorite personally, but I don't want to like reminisce on that season, right? Let's talk about the fourth season. I feel like this show is good on a lot of really strong points. Starting with the pretty big and controversial one that I noticed when this show was first airing, the animation. Now, it should be no surprise that when you look at the animation for season 4, it feels slightly different from what Lurch Studios has been known to do from the past three seasons. But believe it or not, whoever is in charge of producing this anime for the fourth season, I believe they're the same ones that gave us Sentence to Be a Hero. Hence why the animation looks slightly different than usual. And at first, it was definitely a huge turnoff for me because I was so used to the first three seasons of it. But after a while, I actually come to love and slowly appreciate the animation for what it was trying to aim for. Also, I mean, the music, the score for the show is still good. It's still consistent all the way through. We got some brand spanking new characters that I would also like to dive into that I thought were really good and were really nice of a standout. Um, but there are just some characters in this fourth season which I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt like it pondered the whole momentum of said show. So before I dive into like the dumbass characters that I really have super questionable moments about, I want to at least throw out there that the premise of this fourth season is simple as it gets, where we have a new set of students enrolling in this new school alike, and immediately within there we also have a new acting chairman. And the goal for throughout this fourth season, it was just even established in the first episode, is that they need to expel Ayana Koji from the school so they can return to the weight room. And that's pretty much the whole premise of that fourth season. And throughout these 16 episodes, you see, Ayana Koji go through trials and tribulations, a couple different games in order to make sure that he doesn't get expelled and his identity doesn't get exposed. And in the wake of that, they sent in this random, well, I wouldn't say random, but a specific white room or ex white room person in order to subdue Ayana Koji and get him expelled. But her reveal doesn't get revealed until like later on into the season itself. But what's kind of funny is that I kind of sort of knew who the hell this person was. And spoiler alert for anyone that isn't in the know, because honestly it genuinely just gives it away from the first episode. The white room character in this is Nanase. I shit you not, the only reason I knew Nanase was the mysterious white room person that was out against Anakoji was within the first few episodes when Nanase and Anakoji come face to face. She gives Anakoji an immediate fucking death stare, and even Anakoji points like, hey, this person is out to get me. I gotta like be on the lookout. I understand she's a first year student, so maybe she has it out for me. It is what it is. It's normal because this school it's fucking normal. And then many episodes down the line, it's like she reveals herself, and it's like the most blandest fucking reveal you could ever ask for because it was immediately spoiled within the first couple episodes. Like, and I gotta say, there are moments of her character that I like where she's like smart, really intelligent. She can really go toe to toe with the way Ayana Koji speaks, performs, etc. But that final reveal as like, oh yeah, you see, I'm the white root person. I'm gonna beat your ass because of what you did to my close significant other. It's kind of like, man, that became the most cliche, most drab shit imaginable. So you basically went to the school to expel Ayana Koji because of something that happened many years ago that not even him himself remembers. Like, I thought that was just like the dumbest reason why she decided to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help the acting chairman expel Ayano Koji because he knows about someone that is related to Ayano Koji, but Ayano Koji doesn't even know this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. Like, I felt that little like background side quest story with the White Room character trying to expel Ayano Koji was just so pointless and meaningless. But you want to know who's also meaninless? Hosen. I have been nonstop blabbering about this dude and how he has gotta be the dumbest character in this fourth season, bar none. And look, I'm sorry, but this guy right here, his only sole goal is to either threaten his fellow classmates or just get into fights. I don't know what the hell his role was in this fourth season, other to be being a goddamn douchebag. Because every step of the way, whenever he tries to like, he wants to beat Ayana Koji's ass or try to expel him, especially like that first 4 episode debut, like he fails so miserably. Like even the following moments where Hosen has his time to shine, he gets to beat Ayana Koji's ass. All of a sudden, you know, do Ayana Koji standards, he does a little bit of a shock twist reveal that Ryuen was there to save the day, and Ryuen just decides to be Hosen in the most humiliating way possible by just ganging up on himself, a one-to-one civil fight type of moment. And again, it just goes to show how much of a dumbass Hosen is throughout this whole season. Like just when he thinks he's about to finally get his way and start beating the shit out of everyone because he just loves violence at the end of the day. Nope, he doesn't. He gets his ass beat by Ryuen in the worst and humiliating way possible. Like the only brand spanking new character that stands on the show that I really genuinely like was this new character with Ichika Amasawa. Her character has got to be, in my view, I was actually convinced that she was the White Room character, honestly, truthfully. So the fact that it didn't get revealed that she wasn't the White Room character, however, maybe it is alluding that she is one in some sort of way. um I kind of was a little bit disappointed, honestly, because her character and her performance was so good, so much of a standout that it really was playing like devil's advocate at times. Like now, outside of all the character complaints from those main three I want to highlight right now, I do think that the show is still continues what makes Classroom Delete special with these varying type of different assignments that our fellow classmates has to go through in order to make sure that they are saved and they do not get expelled. I really do like the creativity of these so-called assignments still to this day. Even the final twist and the reveal of like what the main plan was to try and get Iron Koji expelled once for all was really nice. I really liked it, but again, I feel like in a way the one thing that does hold this show back is that it does require a lot of thinking, a lot of backtracking if you do not pay attention from previous episodes prior. And with that in mind, I really think that in my view, I don't know if I would call this the weakest season of the bunch, but you can make an argument this is probably the weakest season of the series as of right now. So, with that being said, I think the show is really good. It's still worth checking out if you've been paying attention to the last 3 seasons of Classroom of the Elite. But I can do understand why this fourth season may not be like everyone's anime of the year contender or the best that this series has to offer as of right now. Which is why, like, currently I would probably give this like a decent 7 on this thing. It's pretty good. It's fine. It has its highlights, but there are some moments where I do question like the direction of certain characters, hence why it is the way it is. But overall, it this is all I gotta talk about. Classroom League Season 4, really good show, and that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Later.